Yes. All right. I'm in a better spot.
What do you got?
I got turrets.
Turrets. Why does this crossbow look so funky?
I think it's from the swamps.
I'll try it.
They've got the radiant pants, which I think you said you liked.
Crits increase, crit chance, and crit. Yeah. I like that a lot with like the rapid fire stuff, like the assault rifle. Reloading a weapon after dealing 60% of the base damage from a single magazine increases its damage by 4% for 15 seconds, stacks 5 times. Why are these all books? It takes me like a good 30 seconds
I
to
saw
process
that,
what some
and
of
I
these...
was just like, that is actually just too complicated.
Yeah, reloading a weapon after dealing 60% of the base damage from a single magazine, I'm just going to take it. I mean, one magazine of the crossbow is one shot, so I think in theory it means reloading after I hit with my crossbow makes it do 5% more damage, up to 5 times, so it can maybe do 25% more damage. I think. But I can't read, so I don't know.
It's just if it's a description that is longer than X amount, and it has like, if it has a temporary buff attached to it, I'm just like, nope, not work.
Yeah,
not interested.
yeah.
Either give me a passive or give me like a usability. Even then, don't give me many usabilities. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Like, I guess when you played, when you were the raid leader tank, were you a paladin or a warrior?
Warrior.
Or...
Everything's huge.
Oh. Warrior.
Yeah, I couldn't do warrior. Too many random like oh shit buttons. I couldn't keep track of them.
Yeah, it was a lot of just cooldown management more than literally anything.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's kind of just true of the whole game.
It's what it is. Yeah.
But I would just roll
shooting
druid.
counts.
I had like 4 buttons and it was nice. But I
Yeah.
was also considerably worse, so I didn't really main tank.
I wonder if I can stack my buff by shooting you. I wonder if I can get an extra 5%. It doesn't say 60% of the clip damage into an enemy.
I'm gonna say probably okay. There's a coat for you if you want it. Now you can be. Wait, no, you have pants. So
man.
you are not the flash show.
Oh man. Weak spot damage. An effective range of all firearms up by 2 meters. I never, like, whenever I see that, any kind of distance in a game, it means nothing to me. I don't know what 2 meters is. I don't know.
It doesn't help that...
Even if it was feet.
Yeah. Well, especially because, like, no game has good scale. Like, it's kind of hard to estimate.
Yeah.
Probably stop using the spear does great damage to these guys, but it doesn't stun lock them like a gun. Sucks. But yeah, it's very rare. For me, if I'm playing a game, the range has to be in, like, tiles for it to mean anything.
Yes. Yep.
Because if it's, like,
100%.
+1 range in a grid-based game, I'm like, I get this, and I understand it, and that's valuable to me. But in anything else, I'm just like, what's a meter? Measurements?
Yeah. I don't know. I suck at it just not in games too, just measurements.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Anything. I'm just like, I don't know. What is that? 100 feet? Oh, it's 10 feet. Oh, okay.
I was trying to vaguely gauge how far I was sitting from my computer the other day because somebody was like, "Wander, you should read my DM on Discord." And I'm like, "No." Also, I'm like 15 feet from my computer, and she's like 10 tops. I'm like, shh. No one has to know. I have a very big office.
Yeah. It's huge. Oh! She did 500, like, almost 500 damage with a headshot right now. That's crazy.
Oh, are you using the crossbow? Yeah, go figure.
It's nuts.
It's firing a heck of a lot faster than I thought it would.
Yeah, it's pretty
Like,
good. It seems like a halfway sniper rifle.
Yeah, I usually like pass on crossbows and the like because they take forever to reload, and it's like I don't know if this is worth it. But you are conclusively proving that yes, that is actually quite worth it.
It's some fast firing. Seems like it has maybe a bad ammo economy, but other than that, it seems good. Yep. It's doing like 200 damage a hit,
Yeah.
and very frequently. I like this thing.
Because ammo economy is something that bugs you in games.
Yes, totally.
Yeah. I cannot handle a weapon that I'm going to use for like 2 minutes and then be totally out. Anytime I get like a machine gun or a minigun, I'm just like, nope, no interest.
Yeah.
A lot of that comes from like Fallout, I think, for me.
Mm-hmm. It used to be terrible in Enter the Gungeon. It used to be so bad.
Well, yeah, that was part of the reason why I just couldn't get into the game, because the only gun that I'd end up with like any amount of ammo would be like the t-shirt cannon. I was just like, this is not fun.
Yeah, I'm so glad they changed that. I'm so glad they like completely overhauled it, and I like don't think about it anymore.
That's
pretty
good.
much.
Every time I talk to you, it's
changed.
like an advertisement for like, you should go back to Gungeon and give it another go, and I'm like, but
I'm on their payroll. I wish. No, I'm not.
Ooh.
No, it's a very good game that got a lot better. AG&D changed it for the better, like all across the board, and the next update they did after that is really, really good too.
So what is Ring of Shadows? Ooh. Well.
Labyrinth armor?
Is it...
Which one's that?
That's...
Is that the spell damage? I think that's mod damage. I don't know.
Yeah. Do I want that, though? We'll scrap an iron towards you. But my current armor... I was really hoping I'd get the Labyrinth pants, or like a helmet. Because I've got the coat that gives me more scrap, and I'm like, well, I don't want to get less scrap, but I also don't want to pick it up. This is a conundrum. I don't like it.
Yeah. I want more scrap, and I don't want to have to do anything for it. I want it to magnetize across the map.
Yeah.
Oops.
Loot vacuum. Should be universal.
I agree. The reloading animation for the crossbow is really low frame rate.
Huh.
But none of the other animations have been? That's so weird.
Oh, whoops. Hey, look, another Ring of Shadows. You should grab it.
Yeah, 1 second.
Because now we have 2, which I don't know what that's going to do.
Is that the one that like lowers their
Yeah, it makes it so
radius?
enemies can't see you as easily.
Just
Which, like,
go through the game without fighting anybody.
Maybe.
Everyone okay?
I figure
if
if
you
we
could.
both have it, maybe it won't be a big deal.
Seems
Stay down.
seems like a good theory. I'm always down to do science. Oh, God. I like this thing.
Hey, shotgun. Still don't like the shotgun as much as some of the other guns, but I'll take what I can get.
This lower range radius with the long range weapon, I'm killing them before they even notice me, like all the time.
I'll just follow you.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm moving along and they don't know I'm here. I just keep going.
It's like a 40% reduction. Like that's
Labyrinth.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's
yes,
huge.
that's exactly what I'm looking for. In fact,
There you go. Yeah, the
So
only
now-
thing that's bad about this crossbow is the ammo. It does run out pretty quickly.
but if I'm not picking up any ammo, then it's all yours.
Because you're not firing, because I keep on going ahead and clearing it
Yeah,
out.
works.
Win-win.
Yeah, I have that problem with like Gungeon, where I play a game in early access, like very early access, because the developers are like, we want him to promote this as soon as possible, and like it's not infrequent. Oh gosh, that's a good hat. Why do I keep getting all the things that I want?
What a conundrum.
It sucks. Because, yeah, now I have to get rid of the thing that lets me magnetize scrap to me in favor of the thing that lets me summon more friend turrets.
Oh no.
Yeah, these are
That is
problems.
a pickle.
Everyone okay?
Yeah, I keep
Everyone
getting
okay?
really cool games from developers, like, way too early, so I play, like, 3 hours
Yeah.
of it, or 7 or more. And then, like, when the game fully comes out, I'm just like, this
Yeah.
hasn't changed enough for me to like it, or it's changed so
Yeah.
much that it's good now, but I have these negative, like, connotations of what the game was, and I can't let them go.
Yeah. That I had that kind of with like if you step away for enough updates, like I feel like it depends how early on they release it to the public. Like Atomic Crops, the first time I played it, it was effectively like an alpha, and then I
Yeah.
played it for the 1.0 now, and I'm like, okay, obviously like so much changed, and it was enough to make me really excited. But yeah, a lot of times when I like they release it and there's maybe like 2 updates of note until 1.0, yeah, I'm just like I have negative reservations. Oh my god.
Ow.
From how things were before. And I just like it's unfair. But
Okay. Bonus, this guy at least has low HP. Not so bonus, this guy hurts.
yeah.
We should not stand
Oh,
near
no.
each other.
Yeah. Okay. Where is he? He gone.
I think this is the minion wave with the trash
Yeah.
ads. This is a new boss. They added a number of bosses to the game. Like after release, I think. And it seems like they changed it up so that the minions show up.
Ah! Oh my god. He hates me.
He really does not like you, which is odd because friend turrets are ripping him to shreds.
I'm putting like a lot of damage down and towards the friend boy. Dude, that turret is so good. It's
I love
so
it.
good.
Still
What did
stand.
he
It's
give us?
ridiculous.
Blink token.
All my parts.
It's
That might
really
not
good.
actually be
All
half
that,
bad.
a win.
It's really good. I the one run that I beat the third boss in solo was because I had this. It's busted.
Cool.
Lets you blink forward and do a big AoE lightning blast. And I think you get iframes. I think.
Nice.
I'm not positive, but it felt it was like the strongest mod that I felt like I have ever had. But maybe I was just really strong that day. Maybe I ate a good breakfast that day and I just played really well.
So what is a good breakfast for you? 'Cause I was talking to Jonas about this yesterday. I have to struggle not to call him Jonas. Mm-hmm. But I didn't know he was vegetarian either.
Yeah.
I rated him and he asked me what I was eating. I was like, chili, and he was like, it better be vegetarian chili, and I'm like, yep. But then, since I had been streaming Minecraft Dungeons before, I had like 300 something people, and most of them weren't like regular fans. You missed a treasure chest.
Oh, I left it for
And
you.
I found a submachine gun, which I read as submarine gun, and I'm like, what?
I mean, now that's a Gungeon item.
I want that. Why is that not a Gungeon item?
I mean, I got ties with a lot of modders now. I think we could probably make. I think if I just asked, there'd be 3 people who'd be willing to make it. I'm going to pitch
if it gets
that.
made and it's good, let me know and I'll make a video on it.
Okay, specifically on the submarine gun.
Yeah, why not? Anywho,
Yeah.
but yeah, I was talking to. I rated him. He asked me what I was going to go eat because I was starving because I hadn't eaten all day. Vegetarian chili. He's like, oh sweet, you know, I'm vegetarian. Kind of base, just that base contact. Ooh, seeker beetles. That's. Do I want the seeker beetles instead? I don't know. I want pants. That's my main
double
thing.
cultist.
Oh,
See, I'm so conflicted. I want to have the full set of the scrapper, but it's so irrelevant. It's so not a crossbow combo.
oh, did you end
But
up
it's
with
the
a cultist
first
coat?
time.
Or no, you didn't.
I have the Hunter trench coat, Radiant Greaves, Scrapper helmet. None of it makes. I want the Hunter stuff, I guess.
Okay.
Increases total damage. Yeah, because the Scrapper is like a shotgun build thing, and I'm using a long range, so it doesn't feel like it makes any sense. But it would be the very first, time I saw the 3-set bonus.
I get it very rarely, and then we die.
I'm doing it.
All right. I believe in you. But so, unfortunately, a lot of the people who weren't like my regular fans started harassing him for being vegetarian and were like offering to give him steak and stuff. And I'm like, I hate it when people do that.
Yeah.
I felt so bad.
It's weird because it's like, I think people assume that if you don't eat meat, that I care if you do. Kind of a thing. Like, or not like I care if they do, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and it's just, I'm not gonna go out and like tell someone like, here I'll give you a veggie burrito. You know, I'm not gonna do that. I don't care. The only time I can count on one hand the amount of times I brought it up in the past like 4 years. It's been relevant. Like it just comes up every once in a while, and people are like, it's weird how on the offensive people get, like they're afraid that I'm gonna take away their meat or something because I made a decision.
But the funny thing is, I still eat a little bit of meat. I'm probably more aggressively like, hey, we should be eating less meat than probably any vegetarian I know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Doesn't matter too much. But yeah, that reaction is very strange to me. I get it, though. I think people are afraid of like other lifestyle choices.
Yeah.
Just by nature, and it's like, this is a dark topic, though. We should probably move away from it.
Yeah. I mean,
maybe it's not so bad. I just was in like this weird long argument mode with a lot of people over like what constitutes good and evil for like all of yesterday. And I was like, why is this? Yeah. Why is this like this big topic for debate? But I guess it was, and that was weird. And now I'm just like, was that actually good content? I have no idea.
Oh.
What is good content? Like,
yeah,
after
define good and evil content.
Yeah. Well, not even that, like, after a session, do you, like, sit back and say, I talked about cool things today, that was good commentary, good content? Or is it mostly kind of just like, yeah, that was a Gungeon run?
Yeah, for the most part, it's kind of just like, yeah, that's what that was. It's more when I do collaborative stuff, because when I do stuff alone, I feel like people really, really want me to... I feel like for my channel, people really want me to talk about the game, and I'm like, it's easy to do. But I think about it after doing like collaborative stuff a lot. I'm like, that was a good conversation today. Yeah.
You had that thing with the person being like, talk about Stardew more. I think.
Yeah, it was
After
someone
the first,
back...
like, third hour of Stardew Valley, you don't need to talk about Stardew Valley.
Yeah. It's like... It's a podcast. That series is a podcast. I think... And it's interesting when someone makes a comment on that. That was crazy. That was... on something like that, like 38 episodes in, and they're like... You don't understand. Like, if we don't talk about the game ever, it's probably because we're just using it as an excuse to have a podcast, basically.
Yeah, just chat with each other.
So it's like, and the other thing is like, Stardew is such a weird game to be aggressive about.
Yeah.
It's like
I had somebody with Graveyard Keeper. I played that game for 80 something episodes before I was able to beat it. That game is way too long. But I had somebody that was legit mad because I wasn't talking about my, like, decision-making in episode, like, 60, whatever. Because I got in a long sort of rant about, like, yeah, it's not really cool to just gloat about pirating this game because, like, you know, these people, like, worked hard to make this.
Yeah.
And there was just a guy lurking in chat being like, but piracy is so neat. Look at all these free games I have. And I'm like,
yeah.
All right.
Okay.
But so, like, a number of people got mad at me because somehow I'd gotten off topic from Graveyard Keeper.
Oh, no. How dare you?
I was just like, wait a second. I've never been on topic with this game apart from talking about how horrid the grind is. What do you...
Are you sure you want me to talk about the game? I'll talk.
I could.
I could complain.
It's gonna get
That's what
worse.
you should do. That's what you should do. Whenever anyone wants you to talk about the game more, just start saying bad things about it.
I do though. So I went to art school, so criticism is like part of my education.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'd say I'm pretty good at criticizing things. I think I dodged his spear and got a
crit. You crit your butt.
I was like, I took a lot more damage from that spear. Oh, there's a bolt sticking out of my ass.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I was trying to do the cool thing they do in the movie where they shoot over the shoulder to save their life.
Yeah, then I hopped over a wall.
I shot you in the butt when you climbed out a window.
Whoops. Oh well.
They never show that in the movies.
But so it's not uncommon for me to play a game and sit down as part of like, maybe I'll play for like 30 minutes and be like, I've already diagnosed like 5 things that should be fixed with this game. And it's not actually uncommon for them to get fixed within like a week or two. But I have a bunch of people being like, stop whining about the game. No one cares. And then I get a message from the developer like hours later being like, that was actually really on point. Thank you. There's a really good roguelike that I loved called Nova Drift. And admittedly, I already had the connection with him.
Yeah.
But I spent, I'm going to say like the first 15 episodes slowly picking the game apart and talking about like game feel and some other stuff. And I had a number of people that were like, stop whining about it, it's perfect. But I had one guy that was very vehemently like discussing with me back and forth. And I realized like after 15 episodes of this, I was talking to the developer himself. And he had been you know, trying to pick my brain about like exactly why I felt this way and what could be improved. And so on and so forth, because you know, it was a solo dev project, so he had no like real external feedback except for his publisher who playtested for him, and that was it. And it was just like, it was such an odd experience of stepping back and being like, oh, I'm actually just arguing with the guy that made this game.
I would have said the same things but nicer if I would have known.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm usually pretty...
You go ahead.
I'd just say, I'm usually pretty nice about it, but I don't pull punches. But I would have been... Yeah, I would have pulled a punch or two if I had known I was talking to the developer specifically.
Yeah. Yeah. But I feel like, for me, I usually, like, if I'm going in on a game, like, because I don't know, I don't play a lot of games that I haven't, like, kind of vetted a little bit already.
Yeah.
But if I'm saying negative things about a game, it's because I want to play it more and I want them to be changed. Like, I want it to do better. Like, or like I think that the game would do a lot better if they made this tiny little change, or like this feels weird. I would like it to be changed for me.
You can tell if I like a game because I will be mercilessly talking about what needs to be fixed.
Yeah, because you're basically... Oh, ow. Because, yeah, when I'm like, I want to play this for, like, 100 hours, so I want those 100 hours to feel better. Is usually what I'm going for. Like, oh. Like, I said... I had so much feedback for Undermine. And I think a lot of it got changed and tweaked and stuff.
Yeah. I did too.
Because I wanted to play it a lot.
Yeah. I did too, but I had a lot of people that were like, shut up, we don't care. And I'm like, but I care. This is important to me. I always have trouble with that. I'm just like, but this feedback is important because otherwise the game's going to be less than good.
I'm trying to help make it better. Like, because it's a weird situation where sometimes we can complain and it actually changes things. There's a lot of things. Like, there was a huge balance patch for Gungeon that was mostly taken from a post on Reddit, and and the person very clearly, because they referenced me a lot, like took these things from what I said, and I'm like, well, this is great. I mean, I feel like I need to play this basically every day, so if I can make my own experience better, that's great too. Like, I want the game to be better for you too. It's not on criticism is ill-intended.
Yeah. Oh, I had that problem really bad. I was talking about why I didn't play Warframe anymore, because I used to play a shit ton of it, because reasons? I don't know, it was fun. But I was talking about, like, the game has a serious grind problem at this point, where it's like, to get any further in the game, I'd have to spend nearly, I'm gonna say, a full day of my life getting money. Pure acquisition of wealth.
And
I just
what's
did
not
want
fun
to deal
about
with
that?
Yeah, and it's like, that can be fun in certain games.
Yeah, like
But-
clicker games.
Yeah, but like in a game that I'm like recording a series on, I effectively have to not. Let's see, who is this? Hey! Oh, this means friend skulls if we can kill him.
Friend skulls, if we can.
Yeah, but I got friend turrets, so this should help a lot.
Yeah. I'm coming through the fog still. Hold on. Oh! I fell into the acid. Oh my god. It's going pretty well.
Yeah,
Then there's what, an ad phase? Is there always an ad
Yeah.
phase, it seems like?
on this guy, yeah, because this is one of the new bosses,
Oh, okay,
and so
that's what you're saying.
they made it so there's less just ads during the regular fights and more ad phases.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, I like that a lot better. I think we still get ads, but it's less. You do the most amount of damage to him.
I do big damage, but he's slippery.
He's hard to hit right in the face bits. I could get close to him and try and do it myself, but I don't think it would actually be terribly wise. I'm gonna mostly aim for the ads. I guess he actually does have a decent chunk of ads. Wow, you were just...
Gungeon! Oh my god. It was working pretty well for a bit there. Oh. I did it again. I went in the acid. Why is it so easy for me to fall?
At least it's not instant
rolling
death.
around.
That would
Yeah, that's great. I love that it's not instant death. I would be instant dead twice this fight.
I don't mind instant death pits if they... Well, no. I don't mind pits if it does the Gunshin thing where you just take a little bit of damage. I absolutely hate it where it's just like, you fell into the pit, you dead. It's like, what? No.
Yeah.
Don't do that. That's boring.
Yeah.
That works in Mario.
Yeah. Oh boy. It sounded like somebody was dying.
Yeah, your character is very relieved to be
dramatic.
done with that. I just realized I've been carrying around an SMG and I've been using the repeater pistol like a goof. Well, one way or another, that wasn't bad. Now we got friend skulls.
Yeah, that's great. So can you have the turrets and the friend skulls up at the same time?
Yep. And if
That-
I can get the rest of the cultist set, I can have them up fairly
Oh my
consistently.
goodness. That is exciting.
I am looking forward to dying horribly as soon as we fight the next boss and completely squandering the lovely build that I have cobbled together for myself.
Yeah, mine's worked pretty well. Like I'm like a melee range crossbow guy right now. So it feels weird, but it's fun. It's like I do a ton more damage. I do like, I don't know. Oh wait, what happened there? I never even put it on. There, now we both made a mistake. Now it's on.
Okay, there we go. Oops.
Honestly, I might have been better rocking the non-set pieces anyways. So maybe it saved us that I wasn't wearing them. Now I'm a melee crossbow guy.
Let's see. No cultist coat. That is too expensive. Alright, well, that was not nearly as profitable as of a run as I was expecting it would be.
Yeah, sometimes it feels like I come back and I'm like, I got more than I know what to do with, and then there's that.
I bet it's
where-
because I wasn't breaking as many pots because I don't know what the pots look like
yeah,
as much. Whereas like in the swamp territory, it's just a bunch of real obvious boxes, barrels, and so on and so forth. So I can just like absorb currency.
Yeah. Do you use this adrenaline?
Oh
the thing-
no, I don't. I should. I've talked about this. I think I brought it up. I suffer from elixir syndrome real bad. That unless I
Oh, yeah,
desperately
yeah.
need. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, I was a
Yeah, I've
little
been
worried that
getting-
load screen was going a little long. But no, I do not use. The only consumable items I will use are the ammo box and the Healy thing because those I need. Whereas like elixir or not. I see how this is going to be.
Sorry. That one wasn't on purpose.
Nah, it's
or
fine.
it was. Which one makes me look better? Oh man. Yeah, I was not on purpose.
It's fine. So what's your chosen beverage, seeing as I heard you opening up a can?
I drink a ludicrous amount of sparkling water
Huh.
because I used to drink a ludicrous amount of soft beverages, and this is a much better alternative.
I never got into sparkling water.
Yeah,
I've kind of tried, but I'd rather just drink water at that point.
yeah. I feel like the water from the tap here sucks really bad.
Yeah, we got a Brita filter.
Yeah.
The water here actually made me sick. For like the first 3 months that we were in Portland, I felt like bloated and bad. And then I was like, this is bad. I started like drinking cashew milk because I was really worried that I'd like developed a lactose intolerance because I used to drink a shit ton of milk, and I was like, this would be actually disastrous for my lifestyle if I suddenly like couldn't drink milk. So I'll just cut this out, switch over to cashew milk because that's probably safe, maybe. Or no, it was macadamia milk. That's what it was.
Macadamia milk. I've never had that. I've had cashew milk.
Yeah, cashew milk's okay. Macadamia milk is weird. It was real thin, which surprised me because I was expecting it to be like a little bit thicker, but it was not. And then we got a Brita filter, and then we ran out of macadamia milk, and I was just like, well, I'll just keep drinking the Brita filter water, and that solved it. And one day I got lazy, filled up my water bottle from like the sink around here, and I started feeling bad. Started feeling bad again. I'm like, oh, yep, there's the answer. I am just something about the water in Portland is real bad for me.
Yeah. It I don't know. It's got chunks in it here.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. Like tiny little chunks. So I just like, I don't know. And I don't feel like purchasing bottles of water, and I don't.
Yeah.
We should get a filter, but like we didn't think we were gonna. I don't know. We have a fridge that has, like, it is supposed to filter the water too, but it just doesn't work.
Yeah,
And
ours is
we thought we
actual
were gonna
broken.
move.
I feel real bad. Last time we had guests over, they just started using the water out of the fridge, and I'm like, please stop. We don't know what water is in there, and we're pretty
Yeah,
sure the
oh.
filter is bad, and there's like all this white junk in the water
Yeah.
coming out of that. Don't use it. And they're like, we'll just get ice out of it. And I'm like, I don't think that makes it better.
Yeah, there's gonna be chunks in your ice too. That's kind of what we got. Our fridge it gives the same exact water. In fact, it almost looks like it makes it worse somehow right now. And we thought we were gonna move, so we didn't bother with getting an updated filter. But you know, lots of things are going on right now that make it not an opportune time to move.
Yeah. We were our lease was up right as my state started shutting down, and I'm like, "Hey, landlord, give us another year, please."
Yeah, can we tweak this?
I am not leaving, and we already kind of had that expectation because I like to live in a place for like 2-3 years if I can before I move, because moving is time consuming, and I value my time.
Yeah. I hate moving, like, a lot. I've only done it a couple times, like, in my adult life. But every time it just like uproots everything for like such a long time. I always forget how much it sucks, and I will never forget again. Whoop.
Until you forget again.
Until I forget again.
That's the rule.
It's the rule.
Yep.
Hey.
You okay?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh. Are you fighting?
He's oh
Oh. He's that guy.
yeah.
How's that?
Oh. To dodge away from your shot.
I think my shots actually do a whole lot of individual damage, at least.
Probably not. Seems like
As a
it'd probably
kid,
do like
I used to move every couple of years because my dad was like, my dad's like a real high up there geneticist, and he was in high demand, so we'd move like every 1 to 4 years, and I always loved it because we get like huge boxes. I make like box forts out of them. But now that I'm older, I'm like, man, that really prepped me for being an adult and just moving everywhere and not having to worry about like stuff. Now I have stuff, which sucks. If I have to move again, it's not going to be pretty.
yeah. We've accrued quite a lot of stuff
Yeah.
over the past like we wanted to stay here a while, then we got here, and then we didn't like it, and then we were like, okay, we're gonna be here for 1 year, and then
was it stuff that you didn't realize you were gonna hate?
it's kind of just like, I mean, we just really liked living in Minneapolis, first of all, but second of all, it's kind of we moved to where I am now that I won't say because it's a smaller place, so it's a little bit less. I can't really get away with saying it.
Yeah.
But we moved here for really cheap rent.
Oh.
And our rent doubled. So.
Oh, that sucks. By the way, world boss.
Oh. Oh.
I forgot we're actually doing real well. So
yeah.
Here's the Earth World boss. It is a giant fire-breathing dragon. He's not the worst,
Okay.
but hope you like fire.
Not really. Do I have to like
Yeah.
fire? Oh my.
Fire's all right as long as I'm not on fire.
I mean, I like how large he is. Makes him pretty easy to hit.
Yeah, if you can hit the glowy bit on his chest, it does a ton of damage to him. Like,
I am
kind of wow. We're actually kind of destroying him. This is not going to last.
What is happening here? What is this? What was that? I was ready for a big attack that never happened.
I don't remember.
Is there ammo anywhere?
He's got trash mobs on the opposite side.
Okay.
Oh, cool. I can just hide behind my friend turret and he'll block the fireballs.
Yeah, the cheese.
Ow. Okay, you cannot roll through his fire breath. That is not how this functions.
I think he's like a bishop.
Yeah, he kind of sucks.
He is a joke.
That was
No.
real easy. Hooray!
Thanks for the achievement. Thanks for the achievement, nerd. He was easy.
Yeah, he was real easy. I
Got
am.
a Spitfire.
It's an SMG that also works as a flamethrower. It's pretty good.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna lie. But you're also locked to using it as the like the flamethrower ability, so it's not like that
That's
great.
fine.
I guess
needed
from my
something
perspective, I'd have to give up my friends, and I don't want to do that because they
Yeah.
block fireballs for me.
I mean, this way I can justify having a full close range set of armor.
Yeah. Actually make some use of it. We should probably replace our shadow rings at this point. I don't think we're that felt really short, didn't it?
Yeah. What happened?
Maybe there was only one level.
Could be.
Yeah, I bet
yeah,
that was
that's
it.
what it was. What's
Or
up
we
with
only
that?
spent one level on Earth, and then it was boss time. All right.
I mean, I liked it.
Yeah.
What do we even buy now? I guess just rings.
Yeah.
Mod power generates over time.
Does reduce healing effectiveness. That's the one.
I just don't want any of this garbage.
Wow. Guess I don't have nearly as much money as I thought. All right, whatever.
All
Easy.
right. How long has this one been going on?
This run?
Yeah.
Not. We're making amazing time. We've taken longer just to get to the second boss.
Yeah.
That's
what
we're only on difficulty 7.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was gonna say that seemed amazingly fast. I think just not breaking all the extra stuff and just scooting along at 1,000,000 miles an hour seems to work pretty decently.
Get them friend skulls.
And stay down.
Ooh, are there different enemies that can appear here now? Has that? Have you? I don't know if I've seen this guy before.
That bug? No, we've definitely seen that bug before.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's the screen bug. Wasn't
I
there a
got closer to him
hammerman?
now.
Wait, what? Maybe not.
Uh,
Okay. I thought there was a hammerman to the right, and I was like, well, he's distracted by friend skulls, so I guess I'll do other things. And then I looked back, and he was just gone?
Yeah, I guess we'll find out if we get a hammer in the face. Huh.
Maybe it was one of
Ow.
those guys, and I just forgot. Oh, I wish I could have more than 2 friend skulls. Cause I have like enough mod power generation. It's not a big deal.
But there's just like a hard cap.
Yeah, you can only have 2. More than that, and they just start winking out of existence. Which is a shame. I didn't even have to do anything there. Thank you, friend skulls.
Yeah, I kind of want to put mine back on. I took them off, or I didn't. I like this fire gun thing, but
Yeah,
I
you can
also
use it.
like breaking the rules of what I'm supposed to do with the crossbow. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, the flamethrower thing is pretty cool, though.
Yeah, use the
That's-
flamethrower.
I did not
We
see that the mod power version of it yet. It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
I'm using the lightning zap just to get around quicker. Just because I can't find people. Okay, it's pretty cool. I love the flamethrower part. I feel like some like mod power generation would make it go better though. You okay with it? All right. Yeah.
I'm less okay than I thought it would be. I'm like, I need to reload, but I keep rolling backwards into yet new enemies. And it is becoming a problem. I also need to
There.
heal. There we
I got
go.
you.
It was just a lot. I found all the enemies you were looking for. And my friend skulls were too distracted. I'm sure they finished
They're
off
busy.
like almost anything, but it was just this.
Yeah.
It was a little spooky.
They probably got like 10, but they didn't get the extra 3. They're so useful.
When I say I wish I could carry over just one thing, the answer is just friend skulls.
Friend skulls. Yep. Definitely. The turrets seem really useful too, though.
They're good. They're just they're real low to the ground. Oh, I'm shooting friend skull. They're just really low to the ground, which makes it a little tougher.
Mm-hmm. And I guess they're stationary too.
Yeah.
Would obviously be a problem, I suppose. I have a bad feeling we're gonna get Buttman.
Well, I mean, it'd be a good stopping point.
That's true. I mean, whenever we find him, it is a stopping point.
Holy
I
crap.
feel like. Wait, you find a lot of stuff?
Yeah, you're just like ready to go, and I'm still like looting looting buildings and stuff. And I haven't even seen the exit yet. These these upper areas are dense.
Teaming. Yeah.
I haven't found a whole lot of enemies after that initial panic point, but
Yeah, I went ahead and I like mowed down a lot. I feel like being on level 10 but difficulty 7 is really making them pushovers.
yeah. I'll be done in like 2 seconds.
That's
'Cause I
okay.
have one last house to check over, because this is where all the treasure chests are, and there's nothing left. All right. I'm on my way, wherever the heck the exit is. Is there a map? Oh, wow. No,
Yeah.
actually, this level is just really small, too.
Yeah.
Like, if you press M, you can just see, like, there's barely anything here.
Yeah, there's
Maybe
not a
I just
lot.
haven't been checking the map for the other areas, but it was...
Nah, this one's pretty sparse.
Did you check this upper area?
I think I did. Maybe not well.
I see, like, one of the screen bugs. I'm going to finish it off real quick. There we go. All right.
Must resist urge.
Smack me in the
Warning
face as
shot.
I go by. I get it.
All right.
You know, the weird thing is that's what I usually do.
It's hard. I see a moving thing. I feel like I need to shoot it.
I
gotta practice.
Did you ever play Dying Light?
No.
What the?
Wait, what the hell? What? Speedrun hacks?
I think I pressed E because sometimes when I put my hand down, I'm off.
Oh, you can go back.
Oh,
I got.
that's
I
new.
see.
That
Weird.
yeah, that's weird.
I'm not used to that.
Right. So I was playing Dying Light a couple of years ago with another YouTuber, and he kept standing next to explosive barrels, and then I'd pick him back up, and he'd stand next to another explosive barrel. So every time he'd do so, I just shoot the explosive barrel, he'd go down, pick him back up, stand next to the next one, and just kind of rinse repeat for like, I'm gonna say 3 minutes straight, and it was an absolute riot. He was furious.
Yeah.
And ever since, I've been a little bit more cognizant about, like, okay, maybe don't just immediately go full hog on the trolling people into oblivion.
Yeah. That's why I waited until the third session.
It's totally fine. I just, right. You just have a couple of mannerisms that I specifically suppress sometimes, or like, you know, I myself have, and it's just very strange to be like confronted with it. And it's like, you know, the thanking after collab sessions, the like, hey, you know, if you're still up for this, or the occasionally shooting the other person in the back because it's really funny.
I give you express permission to shoot me in the back as much as you want.
I mean, that's bad.
Yeah, but it is funny.
It is.
At
this
least
is true.
At least it is right now until it happens like 20 times. I mean, like,
So, but
the
man,
thing I'll remember the most, yeah, the thing I'll remember the most from this session is probably shooting each other in the face while the barf man couldn't do anything.
that was pretty magic. Man, this level is just covered in treasure chests.
Yeah.
Well, that solves our monetary issues. I get the feeling we're gonna run out of things to buy, and then it's just gonna be like books, and then it's gonna be like,
Yeah,
oh yeah,
let's-
we should probably stop soon anyway.
Yeah, last time I just got books and that's it. Oh,
I tried. I almost killed him.
I wonder if, is that friendly fire? It didn't look like it hit you, did it?
I wasn't on fire, so maybe that one's safe.
That'd be great. Oh my god! He suplexed me! You gotta press E? Oh my god.
Wow. They were,
I did not know that that enemy did that.
Oh, no, that's Friend Skull.
Thank you.
I don't actually see... Is there anybody else? Was that it?
I think maybe. At least over here.
Okay. Just a little concern. It's like I don't want to like pick him up if something's gonna kill me in the process. But
Ooh, those are fun.
I guess it was safe.
Seems fine. Monsters or barrels? What are you shooting at?
Barrels.
Okay. Boing. Don't ceiling?
Oh, it's on the ceiling.
Whoop.
Ow. Oh, not ow.
Ow, not out.
Well, something was hitting me, and so I was just like, ow. But no, Friend Skulls just killed it before it could do anything like of any import. They're great.
Oh, big boy. Big boy, big boy. I did 805 damage. He did not like it.
Dang.
Wow. Yeah, I think the game's getting easier.
Yeah.
Like, aside from the... Ignore the fact that I just died.
I mean, I think that's just kind of how the game works. Every once in a while, you just run into something, and it's like, we're just gonna be mean to you for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, this one suplexes you.
Who's next?
Whoop.
That's a good level.
Oh, you
I will
leveled?
admit, I'm not even like bothering to loot distribute anymore. I'm just like,
That's
he's probably
fine.
got almost
Me either.
everything he wants.
Yeah, and then some.
And I don't want to like not pick things up, but I don't want to like go slow anymore.
Yeah,
I should
that's
probably
kind of where
actually-
I'm at. Is it? And I feel like there's benefits to just going faster. anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And we're way more likely to die on the boss.
It's true. All right. Speaking of,
Is it Barf Boy?
no, this is not Barf Boy. This is. Oh,
What
this
the
boss killed me.
Hell?
So,
I've never seen
This is so you know those like dodgy guys that I think suplexed you.
Yes.
They have like the hole for the face that you have to shoot, and they kind of dodge. This guy's kind of rough because he summons like phantom versions of himself and like creeps on you. So, good luck, us.
It's a convenient time to die anyway, so.
Yeah, it's kind of what I was
Thanks,
thinking.
guy.
Also, watch out for the death pits because they're real.
Oh my.
Oh, that's Friend Skull.
Hell. Yeah, I'm definitely just trying to process this man right now. Should we kill the ethereal versions? Does it matter?
Yeah, you want to because eventually they explode.
Oh my god.
Like he will kind of start floating and summon a bunch more than you. Oh gosh, that hurt. Oh, I fell into a pit. Good luck. I just
Alright.
backed into it. Death pits are the worst things. Well, I believe in you. Oh yeah, shoot those. But they will also like fire a bolt at you, so you want to dodge those.
Oh my god.
Also, do not walk into the death pit above you. And yeah,
Oh boy.
yeah, one of those.
Something's gonna explode. Something sounds like it's gonna go kaboom. Alright, yeah, I don't like that noise.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Oh. What?
Yep. Yeah, nukes the whole environment. I don't like this boss. But
I
it
don't
is
like
a
him
very,
either.
very good time for him.
Oh god, that timing is... He tricks you. He's like, I'm gonna get you in a minute. Yep, here it goes. There we go. Thank you. I don't like him.
Yeah, he's
But
he's
also-
mean. I don't know how to fight him. Also,
goodness.
holy crap! You need to pick up more books. Look at
I don't
the.
know. I did. I don't know.
I got
think
like
I did
8 of some.
Yeah. I feel like. I mean, I still did 71,000 damage.
This is a good point. Yeah, you did a lot more damage than I did. Those headshots are nuts.
They are. Yeah. It's pretty easy to do that much when you hit for 800. But
Okay.
anyway, I do. Wow, this is a convenient time. I do have to go.
Yeah. All right.
And, once again, another very fun time.
Yeah. I had a blast, and we're definitely getting better.
Yeah, yeah. We did not fight Butt Boy though, so we can't use that as our
The
point of
metric.
reference. Yeah, when we beat him, I think that's the point where we know we're done because that's the
Okay.
final boss.
That we've succeeded. We beat Butt Boy.
That's the
I like it.
That can be our metric, and then we can decide after that if we want to keep
Yeah.
going. Because I do need to see him die, just to feel better about myself.
I am completely fine with this.
But I am now going to go
Be safe,
record with Rhapsody.
Have fun.
So, all right.
I'm not. in
I
the
will
mood
catch
for
you
chat.
later.
Yeah.